on, girl. You ain't gonna believe this. What in the zest is going on, honey? What is going on with all these men out here in this internet? So, guess what, y'all? Breaking news. They are saying Bobby Valentino and Benzino, Coyle Ray father, are whole homosexuals, honey. Yes, they've been creeping with each other. Ooh, and we've always heard that Bobby was into transgenders. We've always heard that Benzino was into transgenders. But what we did not know, they really didn't want no transgender. A transgender was just a stepping stone to get what they really want, which is each other. They really wanted a man. They wanted a man, honey. Okay? So his baby mama, Benzino baby mama, she's exposing it all. This is hot, new, fresh off the tea. As you guys can see, 2 hours ago, man, I got to read y'all everything. Can y'all believe it? Are y'all surprised? I'm not surprised, honey. I've been knew this stuff was going on. These men, honey, they don't want no woman. They want another man. They want a whole nother man, child. All right, so let me get to reading. Let me do this edit real quick so I can put this hashtag in here. Okay, bam, we in the game. So it says child, Benzino baby mama. Miss Hart shares messages between her and Benzino and claims he was allegedly sleeping around with Bobby Valentino behind her back. All right. So the receipt says this: you were actually have fucking Bobby Valentino. So Bobby Valentino was the bottom. Okay. Valentino, he was the big bottom. And please, I tried to love you. And I have my last to provide as a mother, so you feel good about me losing my homes. Your son lost, stupid. So something going on, but she definitely told us, gee, child, random, you need to get into this tea, girl. Bobby Valentino and Benzino is butt buddies, girl. Yeah, they are butt buddies. Yeah, they butt buddies, honey. Okay. So let me finish reading the tea. It says, once the court finds out what happened, then the last 6 months with Zeno telling everything, you'll be in deep trouble. Okay. Then they said, so did you, lost your soul. Okay. So the woman is definitely the blue. It says, okay, great. So then she says, so you admitting your bisexuality, OMG. You don't think all that alone? You don't think all that alone? Okay, y'all need to work on y'all texting back and forth, honey. But here it is. Everyone did me dirty in 2025 at Bobby Valentino. Now I understand why you was creeping in my house behind my back. You men are nasty and dirty. Hashtag Benzino, honey. So yes, she has exposed that Benzino been fucking Bobby Valentino behind her back. Bobby Valentino been sneaking in and out her house getting that Benzino dick. Okay. Honey, what do y'all think about this? Ooh, honey. They said she's having a mental breakdown. They said, I thought we all knew Bobby and Benzino was gay. They like trans women. So I'm not shocked about this. Well, honey, they really want a man. They want a man. They want each other. They want to be butt buddies. And talk about since they were a transgender, let's go back in the day. I believe, is she talking about okay, let's look at this.
Oh my goodness. She has been the topic of conversation on the blog sites, the media. And I said, you know what? Since I know Shauna, I have to get Shauna up here to tell her story and her side of this thing with Ms. Zeno. So everybody knows it's no secret that you're transgender.
Absolutely.
You definitely represent for the LGBTQ community.
I represent for myself. I don't know about the community.
No, they gon' you gotta You gotta speak for
I'm just
everyone.
I'm just one person in my personal experience for, coming from the community. Yes.
Absolutely.
But I'm not your role model. Like I wouldn't, don't put that pressure on me.
Okay. You got pressure because there's a lot of pressure out here.
I stay with my foot on their neck.
Absolutely. So we definitely got to talk about what's going on with Benzino. I heard about the Benzino story. Allegedly.
Who hasn't?
Okay, so this was like a couple of years ago when he was going with Althea from Love and Hip Hop, and Althea she outed him allegedly and said that he
it wasn't alleged. It came from her her verified account. Okay. And yes, it was my yellow hair, and it said S. Brooks in the text thread at the very top of the screen. And let me tell you what happened. He was being sloppy. I can't stand a sloppy man. Ooh, so
Benzino is a homosexual, y'all. I mean, this just confirms it. This was a long time ago, and he's still with the same tricks, but now he don't want a man with a wig on. He want a full man, a masculine man. Okay? Ooh, wee, this is too much. But why did Althea still mess with him knowing that he was with transgenders? Why would you still mess with a man knowing that? I guess maybe he lied, say he changed. He changed his mind. He don't want no transgender no more. Okay. Or maybe he got saved again. He not like that. I don't know. But she gave him another chance, and now he's fucking around with Bobby Valentino, honey. Let's go.
He had an iPad that he had his son using to play games on. Mm-hmm. Of course, the iPad, he sends, Althea to go, pick him up. And then the iPad's dying. He goes to charge, ask mom for the cord, and ding, the notification comes up.
Oh, it comes up as she's on the iPad.
He had it synced from the phone and the iPad. Like,
oh my God.
Just sloppy. Regardless of whoever it was, it just so happened that my name was at the top, right?
Ooh.
And at the time, I had never met Benzino at that time. They were going through whatever they were going through, whatever breakup, rekindling, trying to get back together.
Yeah.
So, and that was back in 2020.
So if you never met him, like, how did you?
At that time.
Right, when he was with Althea.
Exactly. But our relationship grew further.
Oh, okay.
As time went on. But at that time, so
so y'all were just text messaging each other. You hadn't really met him in person.
Right.
Okay.
So that's why I was like, I don't know why she would do this to me and just
Now, what straight man is conversation with a transgender? What they got to talk about? What they got in common, huh? Let's go.
She could have just called me and let me know, like, hey.
I guess because as a female, you see a woman's name and she knows
Shauna
where
Brooks.
you are. Yeah, and it's like, okay, we are automatically going to think that something is going on. Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. I'm an approachable girl.
Okay.
I'm an approachable girl. I respect women.
Yeah.
And that's why at that time, I didn't have anything going on with him. You know what I mean? Because if he told me what was going on, I'm trying to get back with my ex, my baby moms, whatever. Okay. Deal with that, because I don't like the baby mama drama.
Because you knew that part about him.
I already knew that. We all know he crazy.
Okay.
We all know he low key for Cocoa Puffs. He done rode it. He had the special bus when he was rolling up.
Did he really? Or you just saying that? Okay, you just saying. Okay, so I found out about that back then, and
right.
and then a lot of people let it blow over.
Because I came in and said,
I was devastated to find out that.
Oh, all right. So that's Benzino. So he's definitely been, rocking and rolling. Okay. And the LGB pond. And it's so many videos. I'm not going to go through them all. That's just a little teaser. Okay. So let's go with the other guy, Bobby Valentino. Okay. Bobby Valentino. All right. So this is the guy that, homegirl said that Bobby and Benzino been creeping around together in their house. So let's play this little clip.
Max, why are you shaking bells in my face?
Sorry about that. This is a commercial, y'all. Let's skip this commercial.
Look to our camera. If those were Bobby Valentino's eyes, what would you tell him right now, knowing what you know and have gone through what you went through?
If it was to be business, as was stated, things would have never went the direction they went. If you would have listened to the things that I told you in the backstory before even going through this, as I was so transparent to tell you my dreams, my ambition, my backstory, because you wanted to know what is it that I have I had experience in this field, and I told you where I want to go. Things could have went a different route. People could have you could have even gained more fans a part of that route, being so pro for the things that we as a trans community wanted to do. But apology at this moment doesn't serve justice for me. Justice will be served once you accept the fact that what you did was wrong, and that in order to progress is to also understand that you have to understand that you're not in the wrong.
Child, what in the world is going on? Ooh, we are at the end of the days, ain't we? Child, I don't know. All right, so that was a transgender that Bobby was sneaking around with, and I guess he was running from them because they was a prostitute, and Bobby, he did not pay prostitutes. I tell you, it's a messy shit, right? It's messy. I'm trying to find a little small clip. Let me see. What's this about?
TV. As he, responded to the King of R&B, he's doing this rebuttal, and then a chick was like, "Yo, are you violating?"
I'm not.
Yeah, his biggest hit was he's a producer.
All right, that ain't telling me shit. Well, you saw the transgender that he was with. Oh, well, I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on up here in these streets. This shit just came out. This is her talking a little bit more. All right, let me turn that.
Bobby Valentino.
I met Bobby Valentino at Birthday Bash this year, which was back in July. So that's when I met Bobby Valentino. So I guess you could say about 3-4 weeks before the incident had happened, I've been knowing Valentino.
Okay, and how did y'all link up?
Well, I met him at Birthday Bash.
And that was our Birthday Bash, right, with the radio station.
Hot 107.9.
Yeah,
I just moved to Atlanta,
all over the country.
Right. So that was back then. So when I met him, me and my homegirls come up. I just moved here in February.
From where?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
Yes.
704.
704.
Shout out to Independence Boulevard. Everybody, comedy zone.
Okay. That's where I live on that side when I was in Charlotte. That's the east side of Charlotte. So yeah, all day. That's hometown. But so when we came up here, my homegirls that came up here, we did Birthday Bash that weekend, which was amazing, at one of the clubs. And when we met Mr. Valentino, it was just me and my homegirls, heterosexual females. We were in the studio at the club. At the club, and he seen a group of us. We got into the VIP section with all of them, and we just in the VIP or whatever. And Valentino had said, I'm, big. We already knew who Valentino was. But what he said to us was, do y'all live up here? We have a couple of gigs up here. Talent, ATL's always look for new talent. As I explained to him, I said, well, I am a transgender woman. I don't hide that. I'm very open about it. I'm proud.
You said that right, Pete.
Yeah, I'm proud of it because people get too many people get shot and killed because of not telling who they are. You know what I'm saying? I know what the physical appearance may look like, but I'm just going to tell you straight up because I didn't change or transition to hide who I was. I live in my truth. That's just who I am. So I'm very transparent.
And that's the right thing to do.
Right. I'm transparent.
Oh, honey, it's a mess out here in these streets. All right, well, look, I'm going to get on out of here, and I will see y'all on another video. Hey, Coach White, it's been a long time, honey. Where you been at, Coach White? I like that picture, girl. You looking good. Okay. Random said, what type of wig is that? Man, I was thinking the same thing, girl. I was thinking the same thing. Well, I'll be going live on all my channels, honey. I love y'all. I'm going to let y'all get some sleep. I just wanted to put that in the air. This is what's going on out here in these streets. Love y'all. Bye.